From the previous video, we had learned how to provide a particular animation length, that means the time of animation, and to provide an animation name and about keyframe animation. Well, in this tutorial, we are going to learn about animation iteration count and something more. Stay tuned. In the second case, before we move into anything, the first thing is that all we need to do, we need to put all those hack codes, those we have seen previously, like this animation duration. We need to specify all those browser hack codes that we are familiar with. We have discussed it a lot of time. So the question is, you need to use them over here. 5s, like this one. And in the same manner, you need to put that WebKit Opera. So everything that you need to apply, that we have seen in our previous tutorials, we had applied previously, all those hack codes, it should be appearing here with this prefix of those browsers. Now, in the present context, we are not using it, but this is not the proper way to represent anything. You need to put all those browser hack codes over here in order to make things working fine. Now in the second case, all we are now going to do, we have seen that this animation, it is now taking place once in our page. That means if we reload, we will be now seeing that an animation is taking place for 5 seconds and then it is now getting back to its normal state again. But what if we now want to repeat this thing for a couple of times, or for, say, in a broader aspect, for infinite? So in that case, all we need to do, in the element, we need to declare this animation iteration count. And in the first case, all we are now going to do, we are putting a 5 against it. So if we now get back to our project, we will see that a 5-second animation, it will be now taking place for 5 times. So this is the second time, normal again, third time, normal again, fourth time, normal again, fifth time, and then normal again. Right now there's absolutely no change is now taking place because we have specified that this animation iteration, it will be looping this animation into this particular test position child 1 element for 5 times. So if we want to make it infinite, then we need to mention it over here, infinite. And now if we reload, we will see that this animation will be taking place as long as we are staying on this particular page, and it doesn't need to be reloaded every time. Now in the other aspect, if we want to change the position of this particular element, that means from left it will be shifting towards the right, it will be descending down, or this sort of things. So this is a matter of a different subject. We will be discussing about it very soon, but in the very beginning, in the very first case, all we need to know about positioning this particular keyframes. The default value of position is 0% to 100%. That means what is the nature of this animation at 0% condition, when it is 0% complete, and when the animation is 100% completed, what will be the nature of the animation in that particular case. And we haven't mentioned any kind of percentage values over here, so that is why the default value is from 0 to 100%. But if we need to mention that what will be the nature of animation, what will be the state of properties when the 0% of animation is being taken place, at 25% of animation taking place, at 50%, at 75%, at 100%, and then back again into this particular 0%. So in that case, all we need to do, we need to mention all these percentage values over here. Now for say we are mentioning here the animation is 0% completed, the background was red, at for say 25%, the background is now yellow. In the similar fashion, first of all copy it, at 50%, the background will be this one. At 75%, there will be the background, and at 100%, the background will be, for say, blue one, and back into this 0%, the background will be red again. Now if we specify it up to here, we have practically determined all those keyframe positions at 0% animation completed, at 25% animation completed, at 50%, 75%, 100%, and back to 0%. So if we now get back to our project and reload, we can see that all those changes are taking place. That means we have specified what will be the specific properties under these particular conditions. You can see it over here. Back to red. Now it is yellow, blue, cyan, ash, and then blue, and then red again. So this is the thing that you will be observing over here. And on the other hand, all you need to know in each and every cases, you need to put all those hack codes over here, like this WebKit or this Moz or keyframe, etc.